I remember when Crypto King said that he believed that one day he'd be walking down the street wearing his drip merch and random people would recognize it. They'd recognize the logo and they would know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we fucking trendsetters. Last night I started a video and I was feeling like something different. I was feeling excited about drip for some reason. And I started it, and about halfway through, I started having some issues with my computer. So I'm gonna go back, we're gonna play that, and then I'm just gonna cut right into where I left off. But I thought it was cool because today it definitely does feel different with drip, right? We got a nice little pump going on, and there was a few of us, we were chatting in Telegram, and we were all kind of saying it like just something feels a little bit different right now. There's an excitement in the air for what is about to come. So without further ado, let's dive into this. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've been sitting here just doing a bunch of things, moving some money around, buying some drip, looking at Animal Farm, getting some pigs, and I figured doing all this cool stuff here, like let me just make a video out of this here and bring you guys in. I don't know, there's something about today. I know like something feels different, at least for me. Like I'm getting excited. I feel like something is brewing. And I've looked at the comments on my videos. There are definitely people kind of saying this is pretty sad. Drip's going down to $4 soon, and it's not the same as it was. There's definitely a lot of people that are losing hope. And look, there's been times over the last several months as we trudge along here where I'm just kind of like, God, is this gonna end? Today I'm not feeling that way. Today I'm just kind of like I feel like it's getting ready to explode. Maybe that's not what's gonna happen. This could be a complete dud. Forex could give an announcement saying, sorry, the Animal Farm isn't gonna be able to launch till 2023. Probably gonna go below $1 if something like that happens. These are things that could happen, but I don't think that's what's going to happen, and I'm willing to go down with the ship. For me personally, when it comes to this protocol, I would rather lose big, taking a risk, going for the win, than to lose small, playing it safe, and then thinking to myself, damn, I wish I would have went for the win. Again, for me, this is risk capital. I'm willing to do this. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You got to do what's best for you. I don't say that enough on this channel, and I really should. Just know that this is just me documenting my journey through DeFi and crypto, trying to get out early and potentially missing out on a huge run. I couldn't live with that for me. Some of you are in completely different situations. Some of you may need to be selling right now. Some of you are deciding this is not for you and you want to get out. I'm letting you know I'm getting really excited. Like, no bullshit, man. Like I'm getting fired up. So let me show you a few things that I did today. All right, so I definitely bought some drip today when it was in this kind of, I think it was like 458 range. I'm just seeing this now. I'm wondering where this came from. This must have been a big buy that just came in. I got some drip right around in this area here. Let me just quickly go over it. So I bought 26 drip, but I deposited only 16. I'm gonna give 10 drip away to 5 people, so 2 drip a piece. When I watch other YouTubers, a lot of times they will film their airdrops. To me, I find that to be really boring when they do that. But apparently, a lot of people seem to like it because that's a common thing. All my buddies that are on YouTube, that I see them do it. I don't know, maybe I should try it. To me, it's a tedious process. It's annoying, and watching someone else do it is like pulling teeth. But let's just give it a go. I'll try and edit this so it's like quick clips. So I'm gonna do some airdrops, and I will make sure to get the 5 players in there, 2 drip a piece. So coming over to stake protocol, which you can see I got some money here that I can claim. The price right now is low, and I really just want it to be compounding, but I also want to take advantage of getting some more drip and to get some pigs. So Also proven to a lot of you guys that, you know, we do get into these other projects, and the big goal with the majority of these is to generate some capital that we can put into the Drip ecosystem. So here's what I'm going to do. What's cool about stake protocol is that you have rebases, and then you have the Faucet. Faucet pays 1%, rebases pay 2%, right, per day. Okay, and what's cool is you can claim or compound all together, or you can divide it up and just claim or compound the Faucet and just claim or compound your rebases. Now I'm going to compound my rebases because this is the one, because by doing this, I am not going to affect my nerd indicator score. And similar to Furio, this protocol does keep track of your behavior. So if you're just claiming all the time, you're going to start losing out on rewards. You're going to only be earning 1% a day, and you can actually start losing the value of your gross Faucet value. Anytime you compound, it is considered a claim, just like in Drip, right? And so it does affect your percentage. So you want to keep this above negative, I think 33. Just going to compound my rebase. All right, so I think I cut out around here, and as you can see, so I did finally get what I did is I claimed my Faucet. All right, and I just took the hit on the nerd indicator score. All right, and I collected, I think it was like $150 or something like that. And I came over to Animal Farm and I bought 2 pigs with that. And then I had gotten money from Avarice, and I went over and I made some pigs BUSD LP to add to my piggy bank. So, but I didn't get a chance to put it in because then I started having issues with the computer, and also basically you can't, when you add, for me, I don't want to have a ton of stakes that I have to keep track of, right? Like I'm fine with things not being time locked, and I'd rather just have the 5 stakes and just add to it. And basically the way it works, at least I believe this is correct, is that when you add to a stake, it's only going to go to this 5th one. You can only add the pigs BUSD LP tokens to any one of the stakes only when there is 0 time left. Okay, so if you're on, like up here, I compounded these this morning, and you know, these, you know, it's got like 18 hours left before it becomes free for me to do anything with it, right? Like if I try and go to the action, it's not going to let me compound, it's not going to let me deposit, right? But this one's at 0, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add, I got 11.23 pigs BUSD LP, so I'm going to add to that. So I'll do 11, that's fine. So we see here the amount of piglets, this should go up, right? So the 53, so let's refresh, bam, went all the way up to 6.9. All right, and then it went ahead and also then compounded what I had in there. And as you can see, it basically does the compound, right? So now I'm on a timer. So that is how you make deposits to your piggy bank. I could start a brand new stake if I want, but again, I like to just be able to have these 5 and just manage these, and then I just contribute. So this one will eventually just be the biggest. If you guys know of a way to be able to contribute individually to ones, that would be news to me. So by all means, comment, let me know. All right, back to stake. I've got another $200 I could claim, or I should say 86 from my rebase I can claim. But the thing is that stake is low right now. And I felt bad even just claiming my, my Faucet, but I wanted to get pigs because I do think pigs price is going to potentially start heading higher. I don't know when, maybe it's going to go, you know, into the 40s before it goes off. But if the animal farm opens soon, I just think pigs is going to go up. So I sacrificed and claimed at a lower rate. I do potentially see a pump coming with stake, or at least, you know, that this is the floor and we only will start going higher. So what I want to do is I'm going to compound my rebase, because that doesn't affect my nerd indicator, right? Like anytime you compound, well, I said that already in the other video, you got it. So let me go ahead and compound this. Shebang, 1400, baby. Going, let's keep this going. Stake protocol, folks. Again, I think this is definitely a good one that, you know, I've been talking about for a bit now. And I think in terms of an entry price, this would be a decent time. And look, as you guys can see, like I like getting in some of these projects, you know, as a way to, you know, build some capital to then throw into the drip ecosystem, right? Like try not to go into too many projects, because I do think there, you know, you can over diversify and that actually can hurt you. And when it comes to DeFi, it's kind of like these things are all sort of connected anyway, right? But what I, you know, again, what I like about stake is, I mean, look, it's 3%. You can earn up to 3% per day. It does not take long to build a bag, and we got more players are coming in. It's moving slow, but you know, it's this could be something that if it hits a catalyst of, and there's some stuff that comes out, and I believe there are some things that they're working on coming out, you know, this could see, you know, definitely some more eyeballs on it and some bigger interest coming in. So be on the lookout for this one. I'm loving this right here. This has been cool to see this, you know, pump up today. I know there's some big buys that came in. We got the you know, that announcement from Forex. There's definitely been some good coverage on what he talked about. I think the main thing that people are super, you know, pumped about and excited about is Scratchy. I think there's, you know, just the potential with that. I'm now, you know, really becoming a believer. It took me a while to kind of open up to the idea of scratch tickets. But the more now I've been learning about it, the more I see the value that it can bring. And I'm looking forward to just playing with them, right? Like just getting them. And I do think it'll be interesting to see how it unfolds. But to me, the idea of staking my tickets sounds more appealing than the instant gratification of possibly accepting, you know, a winning ticket. I think I'd rather stake it, because I hear the term you get ownership, and when I hear ownership, my ears perk up. So to get a chance to be an owner in something is, you know, is where I see like big value. Now, the only thing is that I'm not sure about is how long, you know, a stake ticket gives you access as an owner, right? I think there's a time frame on it. So a lot more will be uncovered with that. All right, we'll get back to this. All right, I'll get those airdrops out. To me, I can't do two things at the same time. I'm actually not very smart. So I'll have to do that once I'm done shooting. It's driving me crazy trying to do both at the same time. I don't know how you YouTubers do that. Apparently the viewers like it. Anytime I'm watching someone's content, when they get to the airdrop part, I just tune out. Exciting times, folks. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of the announcement today from Forex. Do you feel something is a little bit different? Do you feel we're close? We are close. We're close to finding out what is gonna happen. So let's all stick together. Let's all be respectful of one another. This has been a very challenging last several months. All right, we're all feeling it. Some of us can break down, change course, then snap back and realize like, hey, what was I thinking? Let's go. Now, that doesn't mean that when it's all said and done and we head back to the moon, that I'm not gonna launch a massive YouTube campaign where I just tell all the haters to go fuck themselves. That's definitely in the plan. But for right now, let's just, you know, let's all be supportive of one another. A lot of things are happening. And anyway, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment. Check you guys on the next one.